It is May 7th, 2024, and this is the latest news update for Medellin, Colombia, and Colombia as a whole. Let's jump into it. Follow along.
You're watching DC-born Rob, Racing Borders. And now, the news.
Make sure to hit like and subscribe.
Okay, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever it is you're located. Thanks for watching. You're watching DC-born Rob, Racing Borders. I'm DC Rob. I have about 5, 6, 7 stories that I want to jump into you. Those I think an expat or a visitor to Medellin, Colombia, or anywhere in Central and South America may have benefit of, because I have travel news mixed in here too. Let me start with today what the conversion rate of the COP is right now versus the US dollar. It is 3.971. 3.971. Those who go know how to do that conversion. If you don't know how to do the conversion, go back and look at my short I did a week or so ago on the conversion rate for the COP. Also, if you are expats in Medellin, Colombia, or anywhere else in the Caribbean, make sure you check out CaribbeanShipper.com if you need to have products shipped back or forth. Okay, let's jump into this first story. We're going to start in Medellin. Unpurchasable housing in Medellin, an overview. In Medellin, areas like El Poblado, Laureles, and Medellin have seen housing prices skyrocket, making new homes unaffordable for many. Over the past 2 years, the construction sector has struggled due to its high interest rates, which have made mortgage payments unmanageable for families. While loans have become slightly cheaper as inflation decreases, new homes remain expensive. In the first quarter of this year, the cost of new housing in Medellin increased 13.26%, surpassing both the national average and inflation rates. Direct construction costs have risen dramatically, with materials like masonry and steel seeing price hikes of 150% and 110% respectively. Financing costs also remain high, with construction credit rates projected around 14.5% this year. Prices for new homes have increased significantly, with El Poblado seeing a 50% rise in square meter costs since 2020. Land scarcity and high demand, especially in desirable areas, have driven up prices further. For example, land that might cost $35,000 in Bogota can cost $300,000 in Medellin. Builders often prefer constructing tourist accommodations over residential homes due to its higher profitability. As a result, families face greater financial challenges to afford new homes, and home sales have plummeted to their lowest in 15 years. Okay, next, let's jump into some airport news for you. Paola Garcia managed to track down her stolen luggage after it disappeared at Fort Lauderdale Hollywood International Airport, thanks to her Apple Watch. After arriving from New York, Garcia waited anxiously for her pink hardshell suitcase containing valuable Apple products, including a MacBook and 2 Apple Watches, which never appeared on the baggage carousel. Spirit Airlines employees assured her that the luggage would be sent to her house, but Garcia was determined to find it herself. The next day, one of her Apple Watches started pinging from a location 15 minutes away from the airport, leading Garcia to the home of Junior Bazil, an airport employee. Determined to recover her belongings, Garcia went to Bazil's house, found her suitcase, and immediately called 911. The police arrived and questioned her presence at the house, emphasizing the danger of her actions. The investigation revealed that Bazil, who worked at a retail store in the airport, had been seen rummaging through Garcia's suitcase on security footage. By the time police arrived, Bazil had already disposed of the stolen items. He was arrested and charged with grand theft, a felony offense in Florida, which carries a prison sentence of 5 to 30 years and fines ranging from $5,000 to $10,000. Damn. Garcia expressed concerns that Bazil might be part of a larger theft ring at the airport, suspecting more people could be involved in such operations. Spirit Airlines reimbursed Garcia as the courtesy, but stated that they had no evidence of any Spirit employees' involvement. This incident is not isolated. In June 2023, 2 TSA officers were caught on camera stealing from passengers' luggage at Miami International Airport. This is one reason I try not to check. I check my products, my test equipment, but I take my carry-on. 2 reasons. That's one thing, because I want to see it on the other side. And secondly, because I can put my laptop or backpack on top of it and roll it around without having to carry it on my shoulder. Anyway, in more transportation news, American Airlines faces a looming strike for its ununionized flight attendants due to failed contract negotiations for higher pay. The Association of Professional Flight Attendants revealed that after extensive mediation, no agreement was reached. New flight attendants earn about $27,000 annually, far below industry standards. The APFA stated that all flight attendants should prepare for a strike, although it's illegal without federal permission. They criticized the widening pay gap, noting that American Airlines CEO Robert Eason's compensation is 1,162 times that of a new hire. This potential strike threatens to disrupt travel at a time when airline travel is expected to hit record levels, with 4.7 billion travelers predicted in 2024. The industry also faces capacity constraints due to ongoing supply chain issues. American Airlines flight attendants haven't received a raise in 5 years, and the union highlights this as corporate greed, especially given the CEO's $31.4 million pay package. I feel you, people. Okay, if you missed my short from last night, I'm going to go over again about the Tres Palacios and Pulos case. He's been found guilty for those who have been following the case over the past year. Prosecutor's office obtains a 42-year sentence for John Pulos for femicide in Bogota. The Attorney General's office managed to obtain a sentence of 42 years and 8 months in prison against John Nelson Pulos for the femicide of Valentina Tres Palacios, perpetrated on January 22, 2022 in Bogota. Pulos was declared responsible for the crimes of aggravated femicide and concealment, alteration, or destruction of material evidence. After committing the crime, Pulos returned to El Dorado Airport to take a flight to Panama City. It was evident that Pulos exercised a cycle of psychological violence on Tres Palacios, controlling her individual actions and reviewing her social networks and cell phone. The hearing judge declared Pulos responsible for the aforementioned crimes and sentenced him to 42 years and 8 months in prison for this first instance. Pulos has the right to appeal the sentence. So, justice for the family. I hope they see it that way. Again, prayers to the family of Valentina Tres Palacios. It is just, that's an unthinkable case. Okay, let's move over to Cartagena. An Israeli tourist was assaulted after requesting a private vehicle through a digital platform to travel from the airport to his hotel. During the ride, 2 men entered the car, intimidating the tourist and robbed them of their cell phones, credit cards, and forced him to withdraw 3 million pesos from an ATM. He was then abandoned in Boca Grande neighborhood, where he sought help from locals who alerted the authorities. The police quickly implemented a padlock plan and captured the 3 suspects, recovering the stolen items. The vehicle used in the robbery was seized, and an investigation is underway to determine if the suspects are linked to any similar crimes in the area. Okay, more transportation news. Southwest Airlines is updating its route map with 7 new routes, but phasing out 4 others. The new routes include 3 from Las Vegas to Albany, Rochester, and Grand Rapids, starting in August and October. Additional routes will be from Nashville to Birmingham, Miami to Islip, Kansas City to Sacramento, and Phoenix to Birmingham, starting in November. However, the airline will cut service between Fort Lauderdale and Islip, transferring it to Miami, and end routes from Kansas City to Minneapolis after Thanksgiving. Denver to Eugene and Santa Barbara flights will be limited to certain weekends and discontinued in 2025. Southwest aims to optimize resource usage despite facing competition on only 1 new route, Las Vegas to Grand Rapids. The changes follow a lackluster first quarter performance and ongoing delivery delays from Boeing. CEO Bob Jordan indicated that more network adjustments are likely. Okay, lastly, here's a good story for you. This is going back memory lane. Let's stroll down memory lane. Someone, or a tourist, took video from the 70s in Cartagena. So if you've been to Cartagena, I haven't. I mean, I've seen video and pictures. I haven't been, probably not going to go. We all know why. But if you've been, you may have benefit out of this story right here. So let's check it out. Tourists documented a walk through Cartagena nearly 40 years ago. A 10-minute video from decades past captures the Bay of Cartagena, the marine terminal, and various neighborhoods, offering a unique glimpse into the city's history. Although science has not proven time travel possible, videos allow us to freeze moments in time, preserving them for future generations. The true magic of audio visuals lie in their ability to encapsulate unique experiences. We often overlook the significance of a video, but its main purpose is to capture and preserve moments for the future. Today, we are witnessing the preserved memories of tourists who filmed their visit to Cartagena in the 70s. This video transports us back to the 70s, 80s, and early 90s, a time when commercial activity in Cartagena was concentrated in the center and later Puerto. Following the relocation of the market square from Getsemani to the side of Cienega and Las Cuentas on January 22, 1978. Cartagena has undergone dramatic changes since then. Beyond its historical walls and Republican buildings, the modern city is vastly different from what it was decades ago. The YouTube account @SamirBorj features a video uploaded a year ago that showcases a tourist walk recorded in the 70s and early 80s. This 10-minute video takes viewers on a tour of cruise passengers visiting key tourist spots in Cartagena, including the Bay of Cartagena, the Maritime Terminal, the Manga neighborhood, the Popa Convent, the Espinal neighborhood, Pied, the center of Avenida Venezuela, Boca Grande, La Huito, and Castillo Grande, among others. This journey through the past highlights how Cartagena has evolved over the years. It serves as a reminder of how time transforms everything and the power of audio visuals to immortalize memories. So there you go. So I hope some of this information is beneficial to you guys. Remember, hitting like don't cost you a thing. I promise you, you won't be billed, but it does help others get to see these videos. So you let me know what you think. I'll see you in the comments section. Thank you guys for watching. Remember to travel, but travel safe.
On behalf of the flight crew, thank you for flying with us and have a pleasant day.
Okay, hold on, guys. Right quick. If you need to have things shipped to Colombia, shipped to someone else, or shipped to yourself to Colombia from the United States, make sure you reach out to CaribbeanShipper.com. CaribbeanShipper.com. The contact information is coming next. Join me on social media. I am DC Born Rob Official on Instagram. I am DC Born Rob Official 1 on TikTok. I am DC Born Rob O on Twitter. Don't be like this guy right here.
You're just so stupid. I had to send you a video to let you know you're so stupid.
That's right. Don't be like this guy right here. Join me on social media. Headed to Medellin, Colombia? See my guy Andres with Nomad Travel for safe airport pickups and drop-offs and tours. Contact information in the description below. If you're in Medellin and you need dental work done, from a basic cleaning to major reconstructive surgery, come see my guy, Dr. Carlos Maury. Contact information in the description below.
Thanks for hitting like. You did the right thing by hitting like. Thanks for hitting like. DC Born Rob.